last time we stopped on the last paragraph. So here, could you please read? Yes. So here, could you please read the last part together? Don't let the sense of inferiority. This word, could you please say once again? Inferiority. A scar, or even a pimple, see us wrong. After all, people see us just the way we see ourselves. Yeah, this is a kind of conclusion of Unit 9. And here, don't let a sense of inferiority. That means don't let a sense of feeling inferior to others. Don't let this kind of idea, a scar, means your physical defect or just your look influence the way you see yourself. So when you say something steered you wrong, something steered somebody wrong, here the meaning could be steer means drive. Remember drive. So here when you say something steered you wrong, you mean something gave you some kind of wrong idea or something made you think that way. So like in Chinese you might say this. So like here you can say sometimes what we read in the newspaper could steer us wrong. You know what I mean? It's like maybe in the newspaper or on TV we could read or we could watch some false news. Some news which might not be true after all. So here's when you say something steers you wrong, you mean something gives you the wrong idea or it makes you think that way. Okay? So like here, in other words, you can say something steers you 给你不对的方向. Here, when you say the direction, you need a preposition. 朝那个方向去. In that direction. Okay, so if you say something, you can say sometimes news on TV or in the newspapers could steer us wrong, which means 有的时候在电视或新闻，就像误导，所以你说有时候电视上或是报道上的东西会误导听众或是观众。So we say sometimes news could steer the readers wrong, which means sometimes news could give you a wrong idea about what happened in the world, which might not be true after all. Okay? Yeah. And here if you say see you just the way you see yourself, there are two words missing. If you use the word way, you need a preposition. I ask you, Stella, if you say 用某一个方式做某事, see us, yeah, you're right, in the way that we see ourselves. It's okay. Here, just a little reminder. When you say the way, we just don't say the way how. 这另外一个小文法，可是也不是说印错。Now we can say, can you show me the way that you cooked that dish? 你可以告诉我你怎么样煮那道菜吗？ Can you show me the way in which you cook the dish? But now for the word the way, we don't say can you show me the way how you cook the dish? 为这个真的是唯一不会搭配好的。比如你会说，你可以告诉我你家住哪吗？ Can you tell me the place where you live? But here if you say the way, we just don't use the way how, just the way that. It's okay? Yeah, so here if you say, after all, people see you just the way you see yourself. How would you translate the sentence? I ask you, like 5 seconds. If you see, this is an easy sentence, right? So if you say, after all, people see us just the way we see ourselves. How would you explain the sentence? It's like, if you think you are like blah blah blah, people would also think that you are blah blah blah. So it's like people would see, you know what I mean? If you say, if you feel good about yourself, people would think you look confident, and people would also look at you in a positive way. So like here's a song like by Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are. Just the way you are. Just the way you are. Every time. Anyway, like here, if you see you the way that you see yourself, it's like if you look at yourself in a positive way, people would respect you too. But if you sort of feel inferior to others, people would think the way you think about yourself. Then people wouldn't show so much respect for you if you don't like yourself first. Okay? And here, like last time when we talked about this part, this model, like I asked you if you watch channel 45 Travel, not Travel Living. Travel Living is channel 21st, but here channel 45 is a channel that usually airs some programs produced in foreign countries. And this is the model who competed in the 21st season of the program America's Next Top Model. And she won a very good place in the final contest. So like now she has become a world-known model, and I'm going to show you a little. Oh yeah, this is her introduction. So like here her name, Chantal Brown Young, and she's from Canada, and she's only 19 years old. Yeah, and here when she was 4 years old, she got this disease. This disease, just for information, we call it vitiligo. Vitiligo. So like here, like maybe there is a celebrity that you know, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. I mean, rumors has it that. 传说据说 rumors has it that Michael Jackson also called vitiligo. So that was the reason why he got whiter and whiter. But some people also said that because he got a lot of plastic surgery, so he also changed the color of his skin. But anyway, this is true that this model, maybe you think the pattern on her face looks artificial, but this is natural. So like you could say that she's lucky to have this kind of pattern which has made her look special in this way, not really in a like scary way. But anyway, like she competed in this TV program and she ended up sixth. She ended up sixth in the season of the 21st season of America's Next Top Model. And this is a little video I'm going to show you.
There's something obviously different about this beautiful fashion model. Chantal Brown Young has vitiligo, a rare skin condition that causes patches of her skin to turn white.
I have it on my hands. I do have it in little circles, little dots around, on my knees, my feet.
The vitiligo started when she was a child.
I first got it when I was about 4 years old, but I don't think I understood that I had vitiligo until I was like maybe in middle school. And that's only because that's when, bullying started for me.
The bullying persisted all throughout middle school and high school.
The kids called me all types of mean things, cow, zebra. They asked me if they should milk me and all types of horrible, mean things that a kid at that age should never have to hear.
Today, the disease covers 40% of her body. She says she struggled with her self-esteem and thought she was ugly. But everything changed when a local fashion photographer discovered her on Facebook. Chantal posted her modeling shots on Instagram, and as luck would have it, she caught the eye of supermodel and creator of America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks.
It was a hope for me to be on the show, but I never really thought it was going to happen, but it did.
I mean, sometimes you go to Xinyi district, somewhere near Taipei city government. I mean, last time when I went there, I saw her ad. Like in the street of Xinyi district. I would say somewhere near Xinguang Sanyue. So like here, that ad is really huge. I mean about Chantal Brown Young. So maybe next time if you go to Xinyi district, you see if you can find her ad. But anyway, like I would say, sometimes we could see these kind of people around us. But like in Yun and I guess the meaning is quite clear. Like to you that if you feel confident in yourself, people would respect you too. But like sometimes only when you see some negative examples or when you see some real examples in the society, would you really realize that how people respect you really depends on the way you view yourself. This is really important. Think about it. But yeah, like we'll just do a quick comprehension check first. So here, could you please read the first question? What is the main idea? Yeah, a quick check. So here, 10 seconds. Please have a quick look at ABCD and see which one is the main idea. So like here, may I ask you, Eva. So like here, the answer would be Eva over there. 新化, like up. 新化. So like here. Eva. So like here, hey Eva, ABCD. People with scars, how we see ourselves, the physically challenged or negative remarks. This will be, yeah, thank you. So like how we see ourselves, determining others' attitude toward us. So here the word determine means decide, easy. So here number 2, could you please read the question together? Why did those participants think they were treated rudely? So here number 1, the artificial scar on their faces looked scary and ugly. Number 2, the people around them were against the experiment. Number 3, the researchers asked some people to do so. They didn't value themselves enough. So the answer would be you, Katie. Why did those participants think they were treated rudely? here, would it because the artificial scar looked ugly? The answer could be no, because there wasn't any scar on their face. So the answer would be B. The people around them were against the environment. B. The meaning of B would be the people around them, means those people in the waiting rooms. They were against, means they didn't support the experiment. Is it true? Zoe, any idea? Zoe was staring into space, so I guess she was thinking about something else. The answer would be D. It's okay because they didn't value themselves enough. Because in the experiment, there was no scar on their face, but they thought there were scars, so they didn't think they looked good enough. So they didn't feel confident in themselves. That's the reason why. You know what I mean? Yeah. So here, number 3, could you please read the question according to the reading? Which of the following statements is true? So thank you. Number 1A, researchers asked 10 people with scars on their faces to take part in the scar experiment. The answer would be not true, right? B, even if children get criticized continually, their characters won't be affected by this when they grow up. C, people who have a sense of inferiority tend to think that their looks are to blame for their failures. D, knowing that their makeup has been removed, the participants still felt uneasy and embarrassed. So here's like, which of the following statements is true? So Yifang may ask you, where's Yifang? Hi Yifang. So like here, A, B, C, D. Here, people with scars. No. B. C. Have a set. Even if children get criticized continually in the reading, it says they will be affected, right? So like here, the answer would be C. It's okay. Yeah. So like here, number 4. Could you please read the questions together? Which of the following statements about Lena Maria is true? Like, could you please read the options together? A. She has been. Thank you. B. She was raised. Yeah, sorry, there should be a hyphen here. Hyphen. Like physically challenged. C. Could you please read the option? She intentionally. Yeah, when you say you intentionally did something, what do you mean when you say you intentionally do something? You purposefully. You did something on purpose. So when you say you intentionally, you mean you did something on purpose. It's okay. And yet B, she never felt different from others until she lost her legs. So the answer would be, the answer, I would say very clear, would be A, right? So like here, number 5. From the reading, we can infer that. When you say infer, you mean you can try to have some kind of conclusion. Not just based on the reading, but like about something else. So here, could you please read options together, people with scars? Yeah, people with scars on their faces always cause social problems. Number B, could you please say together, good-looking people? Yeah, thank you. And C, children who are encouraged. Yeah, D, parents who? Yeah, so here when you say you have faith in themselves, you mean they have confidence. 这个地方的 faith 呢，意思呢原本可以翻成是信仰或是信念。But when you say you have faith in yourself, you mean you have confidence. You have a strong belief in who you are, and you know that is true. So like here the answer would be, if I ask you, hey senior, from the reading, so like A, B, C, D, the answer would be what? Yeah, you're right. So like here, we want Christians to have faith in themselves. So like here, this would be it all about reading. So like we have one sentence pattern to finish. So like here, before we move on, do you have your pair notebook with you? Pair notebook. Like here, yes, I know that maybe you haven't got a pair notebook from your previous neighbors, but since there could be like 20, because like last time we did the pair notebook, at least 2 of you have one. So like, is there any pair that have one extra pair notebook that you can give to Ivy and Melissa? Because I guess they might need one pair notebook. Is there any? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we might need your. Oh, you can give it to them. Thank you very much. Like you. Yeah. So like you can keep it. You don't throw it away. So like we can keep using it. Yeah, it's okay. Like here, next time when there's some Thank you so much. Next time when there's some pair that might need your help. Oh, so like here, can you give one more pair notebook to the pair at the back, Jean and Julie? Any extra pair notebook? I guess there should be one extra one. So like here, is there any extra one like over here? So can we give one to them? Yep, thank you. So here on page, where's the page? We don't know. Here, page 209. This is kind of very easy. So here we'll go over them and we'll do some easy exercise together. So here, would you please read the first example because Lena. Physically challenged from birth. She has only one leg and no upper leg. So here when we talk about the sentence in the reading, number one, subject repeated. And here the connector very clear. So like here we don't need this, we don't need this. So first of all, we can take the repeated subject away. And then here, 这地方的 be 动词也不需要. And then finally the because we can take it away. And here the result will be this. So, but before we move on, here if you just take the 3 words away, the word she, do you need to change the word she? We need to restore the word she into Lena so that the meaning wouldn't be confusing. Is that okay for you? So the result would be this. Would you please read this together? Physically challenged. Lena has only one leg and no upper leg. So like here, it's very easy. Number one, if the subject is repeated, we don't need it. And then for the connector, if the meaning is clear, we also don't need it. And here for this, you can say being. 但这地方上次讲过，因为 being 会强调说正在进行中的某状态，所以这地方如果是持续的话，就不需要这个 be 动词。So you just need to keep the V.P. here. It's okay for you? So like you just need to keep physically challenged 指的是这样的状态。Yep. And here the second one. Please say it together since Lena was not even upset. She replied with a beaming smile. So here number one, Lena, she repeated, so we don't need it. Number two, here, upset. 这个是重点，所以这地方的 being 呢也可以拿掉，只留下 upset. Finally, since 解释成 because， 因为这段语义也很直接，所以也不用留下这样。And finally, the word she. If you don't change it, the meaning could be confusing. So you need to restore the original word, which should be Lena. So the result will be this. So here, could you please read examples together? Not even upset. Not even upset. Lena replied with a beaming smile. Easy. So here the reminders will be number one here. 这地方呢是有时候在书上如果你看到这样的讲法的话呢，你只要知道说不用记这个名称，可是你只要知道说。这样构句就是建构句子的方法。那分词呢，就是讲 ing 或是 V.P.P， like eating or eaten。只不过今天你讲 ing 的话，代表正进行中主动态。Eaten means like something got eaten by another person。所以分词就只是区分那一个动词使用状态的方式。所以有时候其实看到知道就好。那构句就只是建构句子的方式，等于说用 ing 或是 V.P.P。去造句的方式 like that。那这地方呢会有3个要注意的，一个注意的地方是 S means subject 主词 ，V means verb 动词 ，C means connector 连接词。所以这个地方在第2课的时候有讲过，那这边只再提醒你一次。通常呢主词一定是重复的句子才可以改，如果你直接拿掉的话，语义会混淆，这地方要注意。那动词就只是如果是主动态是 ing， 如果是被动态是 V.P.P。这地方等一下做练习都会注意。那最后呢？这个 C 为什么是红字呢？因为 here number one, if the subject is repeated, the meaning is clear, then you can use this kind of sentence pattern. And number two, 这地方注意的是被动态的时候以及 not 的时候，因为这地方上次讲到在课文的句子，如果这个 be 动词你把它保留 being 的话，就不能放在 not 前面，要把它放在 not 的后面哦。所以这地方是一个小规则，如果是 being 你把它还原的话，会变成是 not being even upset。所以在用这样的东西的时候，第一个在改句子的时候，被动态要注意；第二个是 not 的位置要注意。And finally here， 为什么这个 C 要变红字呢？因为之后会用到下的句型，这个地方不是每次都要省略。如果在语义上面会混淆的时候，这个连接词就不是一定都要把它拿掉。等一下会带一下，大家再看一下例子。So far, any questions? If not, we move on. So here, like number one, could you please read the question together because Ashley. Singing on stage. She couldn't stop shaking. So here number one, the person repeated. Number two, the be verb, we don't need it. So like here, based on 分词构句, how can you change the sentence? You just keep the part nervous. So here you would be nervous about singing on stage. Ashley couldn't stop shaking. It's okay. So here, could you please read the answers together? Nervous about singing on stage. Ashley couldn't stop shaking. Thank you. Number 2, here, could you please read the question since Eunice? Busy in the kitchen, she couldn't access the door. So here, Eunice and she repeated. be 动词 we don't need it. And since 因为在忙也很直接，所以这地方直接省略掉，化变成是 busy in the kitchen. We need to change she into Eunice. So here you be here. Could you please read and together busy in the kitchen? Eunice couldn't access the door. And here number 3, when the traveler was hungry, he bought a sandwich at a nearby cafe. Here, traveler and he repeated. Was, we don't need it. But here the word when. 这个地方要注意一下，已经练了2句，可是这地方的样子会是什么呢？你整个省略的话会变怎样？只有 hungry 哦，所以你念一下会变怎样呢 ？Hungry. The traveler bought a sandwich at a nearby cafe. 所以有时候不是语法就是要按照规则做，就很奇怪。对，说no, we don't say that, very weird. 所以这地方这样的句子呢，如果你发觉你在造句的时候，你发觉都拿掉。如果只有一个字的话，这个连接词就不会拿掉哦，会变成想要把它保留，变这样子。Okay, so here could you please read the sentence together when hungry? The traveler bought a sandwich at a nearby cafe. 这样的句型什么时候遇到呢？入境随俗。When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Here, when in Rome or in Rome, do as the Romans do. 这地方呢，如果你把分词构句的前面都拿掉，后面只留下一个字的时候呢，这地方会变得很奇怪。所以这个东西不是不能省略，只是你省略掉的话，句子我念起来觉得太短，那你就要把它再还回去。所以最后连接词呢，只是这样的句型要注意的地方，这样知道后。所以 here number 4, could you please read example although the players disappointed by their defeat. They had a strong desire to win the next game. So here, players, they, repeated, were 不需要。那 although 呢？可以看一下吗？ Although the players were disappointed by their defeat, they had a strong desire to win the next game. 这地方如果你全部分词构句的话，主词拿掉对不对 ？be 动词拿掉对不对？那连接词拿掉呢？意思会变怎样？变成对于他们的输的那一场比赛觉得很丧气，他们有很强的意念要赢下一场比赛。这地方如果这边 although 拿掉的话，语义就会不确定，因为这个 although 的意思很强，所以在做分词构句的时候，如果连接词拿掉，语义会有影响的话，就不能把它拿掉哦。所以这地方的 although 就把它，一般来说，这边虽然我做挂号，可这个地方的 although 一般来说会写出来，知道吼？所以分词构句不是全部都要拿掉，只留下这一个不是。有时候如果语义上面虽然怎样还是怎样，你就会把它保留这个字。没写不会错，可是语义会很奇怪。这个地方你可以稍微感受一下。Disappointed by their defeat, the players had a strong desire to win the next game. 你当然也可以直接说哦，因为他们输了，所以他们很想赢，可以的。一般来说，这个 although， 一般来说会省略掉哪些字呢 ？Because, since 跟 when 这种不会影响句子的意思的时候，因为怎样这很明显。Being sick, she didn't come to school. 因为生病了，她没有来学校。通常 when 跟 because 还有 since 这种语义不会有落差的连接词，我们会把它拿掉。剩下的一般来说都会保留，所以这不是一个一定的规则，但是一般来说怕混淆，所以会留着。It's okay, yeah. And here number 5, could you please read the question if the boss is available? He will meet you this afternoon. So here, like the sentence about the traveler， 这个地方如果你按照规则改分词构句的话，它就只会留下 available。所以这地方也会变成，如果你直接改分词构句，你硬改的话变成是 available. The boss will meet you this afternoon. 所以这个东西呢，我觉得大家到后面在写作文跟造句的时候啊，你会发现说。你有时候自己写完的句子，你要读看看。就是有时候写东西的时候，会提醒大家写一写要读看看，因为如果你觉得你写完以后，你的语义也不是很清楚的话，代表你的句子需要修改。You know what I mean? So here 这个地方的 if 就不能拿掉喽，这个地方就要把它换回去，变成是 if available. You know what I mean? Yeah. So here, what? 哦，这地方其实我没有挂号，对，因为可以挂号，不是会变得很奇怪，所以这地方还是提醒大家，这个规则呢。分词构句拿掉是没有问题，只是说这样的东西会很拗口。就像中文有些语义，你可能觉得说都不要写主词都没有关系，可是有时候句子你要把它写到完整，不然语义会怪怪的。It's okay. So here could you please read the number 5 answer together if available? The boss will meet you this afternoon. Yep, this is it. So like here about participle construction. Any questions? If not, some translate. Oh, here before we move on, just a reminder for you. Number one, here. 主词、动词，最后最重要的连接词要注意一下哦。第一个要小心。Number two， 这个有一个原则，如果主词没有重复，前后的主词不一样，不是要改就可以改。这个地方以后会说，可是目前一定是主词重复的句子才可以改，比较小心，因为这地方出题目的时候会出在这里。April, you know what we're doing? Yep. And here number three， 被动跟让要注意做连接词喽。This is it. So like here, could you please take out your pen notebook? Pen notebook. We need to do some quick translation exercise. Pen notebook. Yep, here. Could you please read the first sentence here? There's a... Yeah. Could you please read it? There's a... Yeah, and here, number two. Wait, do you know how to read this word? Individuals. Individuals means... Yeah. And here, and... Okay, translation. So like here, by using participle construction, how can you like think of the translation? 1 minute. Could you please write it down when you will check the answer together? By using participle construction, how can you translate the first sentence? Can you write it down when you will check the answer together? Easy. Yep. And this time, if you are not, I need to collect your parent notebooks today. Because if you are using a parent notebook, on this page, please write out your name and your partner's name because I need to give a score to the previous pages. So like here, starting from this page, please write out your name and your partner's name. 因为这是新的译文，我要确定一下。哪一个？只发蓝色的就好。Yeah. Here. This. 所以前面是分词构句，后面是完整句啊。Easy. Here for this word, not tired. A word beginning with a letter E. Okay. If you use tired out would be better. Tired out 是累了。Tired out really means that you are so tired. So like one word beginning with a letter E. And here, 这地方可以是 though 吧，但是有一个只是相对比较的话，一个 W 的字 ，W 是字。Ready? Can I show the answer? The answer is. Because you know this, right? I didn't give you a hint for this. A phrase beginning with a C. C. The answer is. This. Yep. So here, could you please read the answer together? One, exhausted. Every day, let's know how to cheer each other up. So like here, while they are exhausted. So like here, you delete the part they are. 可是这地方的 while 这边就可以省略，因为这个语义已经够清楚，所以你可以说 exhausted every day. It is still okay. You know what I mean? What? Although it is okay. Although 也可以。Yeah. Number two is. Translation. And here, for this word, you need a hint. You can have two options. One with the letter A, one with the letter C. Letter A or letter C. Letter A or letter C. Letter N. Knowing would be good, but here 这个地方提示是用形容词啊，形容词。那形容词。Yeah, a word beginning with letter A or letter C. Yep. And here 一个主句，所以意识到一件事情。And this. And for this, I already gave you some hints. So obviously it's too easy, just the beginning part. Ready? Come on. Yeah. Wait, are you helping with sensation? Really? Which word? A word with the letter A or a word with the letter C? Though. Ready? Can I show you the answer? The answer is nah. Here, you can say conscious, C-O-N-S-C-I-O-U-S, conscious. So when you say you are conscious of, you are aware of， 接一个名词，但你也可以接一个子句，所以你说我们有意识到空气污染的严重性。We are aware that air pollution is very serious. So you can say aware of something or aware of that. It's okay. But about the word conscious, C-O-N-S-C-I-O-U-S, conscious. It's okay? Yep. And again, number 3, this. Here, this is a verb. 这边用动词. This is a verb. And this is not enough. A word beginning with the S. S. Enough 太简单了，以后 enough 就少用了，用 S 的字。S 那个字就跟这一课有讲的字是相对字，你 physically deficient. The word opposite to the word deficient. When you say like you are deficient of something, you don't have enough of something. Yep. 所以这地方动词、名词 ，it's okay. And for this, I would say there are many different ways of translation. Yeah. But here you need like a 2-word expression for this. Not take a nap. When you say take a nap, you mean that you really want to sleep, so you take a nap. So you should take a nap 是你要睡就趴下睡。But here if you say like you couldn't resist it and you did it, a 2-word expression. So like here 这个地方，因为前后的主词都是重复的喽。Ready? Yeah, a word opposite to the word deficient. Yeah, deficient 的相对字啊。啊，哪里？后面 a word, an expression beginning with the letter D, A B C D, a 2-word expression. 打瞌睡啊，打瞌睡。Yeah. You can also say， 如果你说就是小眯一下，有另外一个片语，一个动物的 take a nap 就是睡一下，睡一下下呢，一个动物。take a cat nap， 跟猫一样睡就是小眯一下 ，take a cat nap。So like take a nap means that you sleep for like 30 minutes. But if you say take a cat nap, you mean you sleep for 5 minutes. Cat nap, yeah, cat nap. 可是这地方后面一下是 D 开头，是睡着的。Why cat nap? Because cats are lazy. Like our school cats sleep all the time. Anyway, the answer is this. Understanding the importance of sufficient rest. They sometimes would doze off. When you say doze off, just mean you fall asleep. But if you didn't do that on purpose. Yeah, during class, in class. Yeah, both of the words are okay. In class, during class. But here you don't need to say the, just in class. In the class would be a different kind of meaning. Just say in class. It's okay. Yeah. So here, could you please read that together because understanding the importance of sufficient rest. They sometimes would doze in class. Yeah, so let's read the ends. Like here, please read this together, each one of them. Are you really reading? Are you really reading? Yeah, anyway, so like here, anyway, could you please go over the sentences together? There's a cue class. You know what description means? One of a kind. One of a kind. No idea what one of a kind means. Yeah, GD, right? Yeah, one of a kind. Yeah, Big Bang, right? Yeah, anyway, like here, one of a kind means unique. Unique, one of a kind. So like you are one of a kind, you mean you are unique. It's okay, yeah. No, I wouldn't do that. So, but anyway, like, could you please go over the sentence student 1 exhausted? They still know how to cheer each other up. Though aware that Because okay, this is it. So like here, hopefully, yeah, you see how nice I am. Like here, like I try to look at you from the positive side.
I'm telling the truth.
Oh, am I telling the truth? Okay, yeah. You know, like today when I was coming upstairs, I saw Junior, and Junior was talking with another friend of hers, and she was like, "Am I cute?" You know what I mean? Like Junior, like she was talking to one of her friends, and she was telling her friends, "Am I cute?" That's a sign of like having high self-esteem, a good sign. Anyway, the readings in the book are always easy, but I really hope that in addition to the meaning of the reading, you can have something to remind yourself from time to time. Very important, not just about the reading. So here, if there's a quote, you can keep in mind. Life isn't about yourself, but about yourself. I remember telling you this before, and yeah, yeah. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about, no idea, creating yourself. I mean, like, 我跟大家讲，真的很重要。This is serious. I mean, like now, you are in the second year of high school. As soon you will leave the school and you will be on your own. But if you always worry about, like, you cannot find your own interests, it's time for you to create like a new aspect for yourself. Because sometimes you might worry about something you cannot do very well, but that's okay. You can try to create something that you can do well. You don't have to worry about your weakness all the time. Think about it. Okay, so here for unit 9, if I can show you something that I hope you can keep in mind, this will be it. Okay, so please read the quotes again, like isn't about. It's about creating yourself. Yep, this is it. Okay, please keep it in mind. Yep, and I hope so. So like here, is there any question about unit 9? No, it's not. Here.